Hey, good afternoon. Hope everyone's well. It is International Women's Day, right? So I want to just chime in for a second and say Happy Women's Day. And as women, we are designed to create, to give birth to things, to manifest things. We are designed for that, right? And, all of us, male or female, we've all come through women. So it just shows you the blessing and the power on women. And so what kind of came to me today by a way of a conversation, and it put me into thought, especially with those of us who, have experienced this layoff, that there may be some women out there who are concerned about finding their next move, their next journey, their next job, which we're not supposed to be thinking about this week, but it was on my spirit to give it this message because of our age. Maybe some of you, are approaching a retirement age or, beyond, 50s, 60s and whatever. And you're like, geez, how am I going to, do this? Who's going to want me? You have to keep in mind that you are still a creator. And both men and women have the ability to create, but I'm talking to the women today. And even though you may have uncertainty about your future, I need you to keep in mind that you are a creator by nature. And while you have breath in your body, you can create and manifest at will, regardless to your age or of your age. In fact, I want to tell you a little story, right? And it's not my story. It actually comes from the Bible. And I want to talk about Abraham and Sarah. And so Abraham was, chilling in the cut, doing what he does out in the yard, whatever. And all of a sudden, he sees the Lord show up with three people. So he saw that. He's like, oh my God, the Lord's here. Calls out to his helpers and so on and said, get the calf, get this, get that, prepare it. We've got guests. Sarah, hook this up, dress this calf, whatever. We got guests. The Lord is here. And so he offered it to them. Lord said, yep, go ahead, knock yourself out, cook it well. And while they were having this conversation or while they were dining, Sarah was, kind of behind the door doing what we do and kind of ear hustling, listen, trying to see what they're talking about. And Lord says, you know what? Check this out. I'm going to make you a father of many nations. Your wife, Sarah, she's going to bear a son. Now, mind you, both Sarah and Abraham are well over their hundreds at this point. I mean, they're super old, right? Super duper duper old. And so Sarah hears this and, she's looking at the door, with the side eye like, and she laughed at the Lord. She laughed at God and said, he must be out of his mind. Doesn't he know I'm old? Doesn't she know he's old? Doesn't he know that he's old? And laughed. But you can't hide anything from the Lord. So what did he do? He said, is Sarah laughing at me? I believe Sarah is laughing at me. And in a nutshell, he says, am I not God that I can't do such a thing? Check this out, Sarah. Even in your old age, if I said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And you will have a son. And so she had that son, right? The message is, it ain't over till it's over. Reach into the creator that you were born to be, ladies. From 3 to 83, you can still create and create at will and design the map to your future. I want you to have hope today. Hope in spirit, hope in the universe, and hope in yourself that you got this. All right? But again, this isn't the week to think about that. I just want to give you a word of encouragement. All right? That's all I have. It's Women's Day. Turn up. Do something nice for yourself. Get your nails done, hair rolled up, have a drink, whatever. But do something for you to celebrate the woman that you are. All right. Later, Gator.